What is going on, everyone? It is Mr. Warning Hazard with another upload to this channel, and I have a few things I wanted to tell you guys about, so let's get right into it. The first thing is, if you didn't know, Black Ops 2 DLC Apocalypse Pack comes out on August 27th for Xbox 360, and from August 23rd to August 26th, there's going to be Black Ops 2 Double XP, so it's going to be a Black Ops 2 Double XP weekend, and that is going to be for Xbox 360 and PS3, as well as PC. Now, the Apocalypse map pack will feature Frost, Pod, Dig, Takeoff, and a zombie map called Origins, and it will be available on Microsoft Store for 1,200 Microsoft points. So that is the first thing I want to tell you guys, and the second is a new Black Ops 2 patch came for Xbox 360 and PS3 on August 22nd, which was today. So this patch issued some multiplayer issues that they were having, as well as some zombie issues, and there were more zombie issues than there were multiplayer issues. So let's go ahead and start with the multiplayer issues. First off, they fixed an issue which caused a strafe and backwards movement speeds to be slower than intended, and that would happen in some cases. And now I never did notice that. They also addressed an issue where players could copy someone else's emblem and use it as their own. Now, I never knew about this, but I think that would just be a cool feature to add and not take away, because, you know, be like, oh, you can copy this, so you just copy it. I mean, you can make it, so you're basically copying it, so why not just copy it instantly? They also fixed an issue where throwing down and picking up equipment, such as bouncing betties, for long periods of time, it would actually turn invisible, so they fixed that. They also fixed bullet and equipment collision on Detour, and players are not allowed anymore to stand on invisible collision near the crane in Uplink. Also on Uplink, they fixed an issue where players were able to actually access invisible collision near the lower start spawn outside. In Cove, they fixed an issue where players could actually dive to prone into a section of the downed plane. They also fixed an issue where the lobby countdown timer would actually reset to its full time. And lastly, for multiplayer, they improved stability with the preview movies in Call of Duty TV when signing in and out of profile. So that is the multiplayer patches. So now let's go ahead and go to the zombies. On Transit, they fixed an issue where zombies would actually kind of lag or jitter when they either climbed in on top of the bus or in from windows. And lastly, on Transit, they fixed an issue where zombies killed inside the bus would actually attack the players for a second before despawning. So that was kind of weird. If you actually killed a zombie, it could still kill you. And there's one thing they fixed on Die Rise, where leapers no longer become stuck in the main elevator shaft. And now for the last patch notes, which is buried. Double points upgrade now applies when purchasing ammunition for wall buy weapons, as well as players are no longer able to dive to prone on a haystack in the stables and become free from zombie attack. So if you did that, well, you can't do it anymore. They fixed an issue in the starting area where players were able to dive to prone and safely land on collision without going down a slide. Players are no longer able to dive to prone on a fence outside the church and become free from zombie attack. Addressed an issue where players were able to place a trample steam in the courthouse tunnels and launch themselves into a wall, and that would make them free of zombie attack. They also fixed an issue where players were receiving points by touching zombies with the insta-kill upgrade active and a sniper rifle equipped. Players are no longer able to access unintended collision in between the general store and stables and be free from zombie attack. Players no longer get stuck in the bottom of the slide when using dive to prone. They also fixed an issue where zombies were getting stuck in walls when players stood in Vulture Aid Stink. Players are no longer able to stand on invisible collision on the stable's exterior and free from zombie attack. So that is the patch note of Call of Duty Black Ops 2 for August 22nd. and I got that information from Charlie Intel. There will be a link down below where it has all the patch notes. So thank you, Charlie Intel, and I'm just making a video about what they made. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the video, and if you did, please leave a rating as well as subscribe. And here are 2 videos that you might have not seen. So check them out, and there's actually some pretty cool stuff. Thanks for watching.